If you're a mid-level to C-suite leader who wants to own your growth and figure out your next small, brave move to achieve your leadership goals, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Small Brave Moves podcast, a weekly deep dive on how to be braver in leadership and in life for exceptional results. I'm your host, Nicole Bianchi, best-selling author, certified master executive coach, NSA certified speaking professional, chief bravery officer, and tough talk expert. If you're ready to become a better, braver, and more authentic leader, let's dive in. Hello, friends and brave leaders. Welcome back to the Small Brave Moves podcast. In today's episode, we're going to discuss one of the most critical aspects of leadership and life, the importance of straight talk. Let's dive right in. Let me preface this story by saying that years ago, I made the small brave move to get braces as an adult. A move a lot of people just aren't willing to make, and that took a lot of courage. Now, imagine you're being interviewed for a new leadership role, and you're told that if you can't fix the area you're responsible for, they're going to outsource the entire thing. That's a bold and direct statement, right? It sets clear expectations from the start. Now picture this. You're presenting your 90-day plan to the CEO over lunch, feeling really confident. But then after the meeting, a colleague tells you that you have a large piece of lettuce stuck in your braces the entire time. Embarrassing? Sure. But mostly I wondered, why didn't the CEO mention it to me? This incident made me question if I could trust him to give me honest feedback on important matters if he couldn't tell me something so basic like, "You've got lettuce in your braces, Nicole." So why do we struggle with these straightforward conversations? Why is it so hard to tell someone that they have something on their face or their zippers down? It seems trivial, but these small moments reflect our larger hesitation to engage in that open, honest, and direct communication. Straight talk is essential, not just for the small stuff, but for the big, impactful conversations that shape our careers and lives. I recall coaching a CEO who was transitioning into this new role, and a peer told her, "You lead your teams to be all in, yet you engineer yourself to be small." This honest feedback made her realize she was working well below her capabilities and really propelled her to pursue a much bigger role transforming healthcare at a national level. That brings us to a crucial principle: care personally and challenge directly, which Kim Scott in her book, Radical Candor, illustrates a story about her boss, Sheryl Sandberg, who once told her that saying every third word made her sound stupid. It was harsh, but a necessary truth that led Kim to improve her speaking skills significantly. Straight talk, delivered with care and honesty, is one of the kindest things you can do for someone. So straight talk is not just a principle. It's a practice that requires bravery and grace. And it's one of our operating principles. Talk straight. We believe in being honest, telling the truth, and letting people know where we stand. This means using simple language, calling things what they are, and demonstrating integrity without manipulating or distorting the facts. And when it comes to my team and my clients, I build our relationships on straight talk, which deepens our relationships. I remember a CEO asking me to fix his team while excluding himself from the process. And I had to get in there and have a direct conversation with him, explaining that for his team to be successful, he had to be part of the solution. And this kind of honest dialogue, it is often uncomfortable, but necessary for real progress to happen. So to practice straight talk, you need to balance your language and approach. Avoid making it about your discomfort. Instead, focus on clear, neutral statements like, "Can I share something with you that you may not be aware of?" Or, "I want to let you know something I'm seeing." These phrases keep the conversation centered on the issue, not your feelings. Silence is also a powerful tool in straight talk. It's actually the number one most underutilized listening technique. So after posing a tough question or a statement, I want you to resist the urge to fill that silence. This really allows that other person to process and respond thoughtfully. And it's a form of communication that conveys respect and patience. So, for example, after the embarrassing lettuce incident, I had a follow up dinner with the CEO. Yes, I know, another meal. But I started the conversation by asking if he noticed the lettuce, and his embarrassed reaction opened a deeper dialogue about the importance of honest feedback. And this moment transformed our relationship, leading to one of the best professional partnerships I've ever had. So, when faced with the need to talk straight, I want you to ask yourself, what story am I telling myself about this moment? What would best serve the work and the people involved? What's the bravest thing I can do right now? These questions can guide you toward that right action. Remember, brave leaders don't accept things as they are, they strive for continuous improvement and genuine connections. By embracing straight talk, you can foster a culture of trust, integrity, and mutual respect in leadership and in life. I hope this episode inspires you to incorporate more straight talk into your leadership and personal interactions. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, or share with a friend. And until next time, keep making those small, brave moves. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Small Brave Moves podcast. If you're wanting to take this work even deeper, I'm here to help. From engaging in inspirational keynote speeches to transformational coaching and workshops for leaders and teams, page-turning books, online courses, and enlightening leadership development retreats. There are so many ways that we can work together to take your leadership to the next level. For more information, check out the show notes, and let's do this together, one small brave move at a time. See you next week.